What's up, Flava fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here, welcome back. Hey, and if you've been here, welcome back. So today, you guys, we will be having, I guess this is like I don't know if it's like a Greek salad, a cucumber salad. But let me say my grace so I can tell you what's in it. Amen. Okay, y'all, so this is something that I make myself. I usually make this and it is so good. But I got tomatoes. I got the cherry tomatoes, some of my cucumbers, some mozzarella cheese, some feta cheese, some purple onions, some balsamic vinegar, a little bit apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper, and some peppers. And I got the pepper idea from Lips because I don't never use peppers in mine. But when I see him eat that with them peppers, baby, I had to add some peppers to this thing. I don't never do this. And I was gonna already, I don't never do this with the peppers. But I was gonna already make this. And then when I seen him eat his with them peppers, I had to add some. So let's see. Let me see if y'all can see this without me making a mess. I'm making a mess, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Okay, peppers, come through. That's good. Y'all, I don't know what I've been missing without them peppers in there. And that balsamic vinegar. I usually do this vinegar and oil. But I wanted to add the balsamic vinegar this time to see what it tastes like. And tomatoes are always hard to get. And that's just water with fruit in it. So, how is everybody doing? This is so good. This is definitely something I could eat almost every day. And I like to cut up my onions big because it's hard for me to pick them up if they were smaller. Because it's hard for me to pick them up now. And I like to use the purple ones. Y'all, I ate early this morning. And I'm not doing no meat, but I'm doing eggs. So I did some eggs and rice mixed together, and that's something that I like. It's something new that somebody had mentioned to me, and I just started trying it, and I've been eating my eggs like that with rice for about a year now. And I'm so hungry, y'all. I ain't ate since then when I ate them eggs. And I tried that smoothie with that protein in it. I could not do it. I could not do it. I had to make me a whole new smoothie. And what I did was I made a new smoothie, but I left a little bit of the protein shake that I had before in it. And I could still taste it. I could not eat it. Drink it. Why you can't eat it? I couldn't drink it, y'all. And it was so thick. It's like the protein powder changed the texture of my my milkshake. I mean my smoothie. I wasted all my little fruit. So y'all, okay. Okay, y'all. So I got a story to tell you guys from a subscriber. It's almost like a strawberry letter, but they actually told me the story. They didn't send me a letter or an email or anything. They asked me to call them, and I did. And she said that I could use it for my channel if I would like. So I'm gonna try to remember a lot of this story. It was a long conversation with me and her, and I did let her do a lot of the talking because I'm a listener, especially when somebody's having an issue. So I try to remember as much as I could of this story, and I want you guys to leave her some tips and what she should do in the comments. So I'm gonna say this lady's name is Miss T. Miss T name do not start with a T. So that's that. That's just what I'm gonna call her. But Miss T has a daughter who is 16 years old. And she Miss T has been having dreams about her daughter getting into a car, because she's so scared about like the trafficking stuff that we have going on, y'all. That stuff scares the crap out of me when it comes down to this, knowing that people are being trafficked and kidnapped and stuff. And so she's been having dreams her daughter was getting in a car. So she said she had them dreams for like a week. And I think she had even asked her daughter about it, but her daughter, of course, said no. And she had to talk with her, you know, about not getting into people's cars and stuff like that, and be aware of your surroundings. And it's so funny because when she called me that day, I had just told my daughter the same thing that morning. I just told her. I had just told my daughter, I said, I know you like using your phone, but please be aware of your surroundings, because people are watching you. And if you're not paying attention, they can get you just like that and nobody won't even know it. And so she had told her daughter the same thing, but my daughter is 12. It's so good, y'all. But my daughter is 12 years old. So she could feel like something was not right, but she didn't know, you know, what it was. So I think one day she went and checked her mailbox. And her mailbox had a letter from the school telling her her daughter had missed 10 days of school, y'all. Because you know, the school will let you know if your kids miss a day of school. My kids miss a day, they call me. And they leave us a little voicemail or a message or whatever, letting us know that the kids miss school. So she asked her daughter. Of course, she says no. Her daughter has she takes music. She takes up music classes. My bad, y'all. That's my son at the door. I forgot to unlock the door for my baby. But I forgot where I left off. But I think, oh yeah, her daughter takes classes, music classes and stuff. So she knows that her daughter has to stay at the school. So I know one of the times, I know I'm not getting the story completely correct because it's been about a week since she told me. Or it's been a few days. It ain't really been a week. It's been about 4 or 5 days. But she had called her daughter, and her daughter was at school. And she said a man picked up and was telling her that her daughter was, that the man said that he was a math tutor. And she said that she knew something wasn't right. She was like, because it don't make sense, because her daughter made straight A's and B's. So why would her daughter need a tutor? And that's what she was trying to figure out. And so basically, long story short, this is so good. Long story short, her daughter had met somebody off Instagram, y'all. A grown man. Between like 18 and 20 years old, which is not too much older than her daughter, but he is grown, picking up her daughter from the school. And I think the lady said, Miss T said that her, one of her youngest kids had told her that she's seen her daughter get into a car. And, that the little girl didn't know who the man was at the bus stop. So her daughter said she only her daughter did say she did end up having relations with this man one time. So what do y'all think? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all think she should? How do y'all feel like as far as her punishing her child? And, you know, just trying to, I don't know. Like, should she punish her? Should she make her leave? What y'all think she should do? I'm gonna tell y'all in my opinion. This lady called me, she was crying. And she was upset. And she really just did not know what to do. She did not have nobody to talk to, and she called me. I don't know this lady. But when I tell y'all this lady be in my comments, supporting me all the time, she be there. She don't got a channel, but she be supporting. And she called me because she said I look like somebody she could talk to. So when I seen her in my message, I was like, who is this lady asking me to call her? Like, I knew who she was, but I just was like, I was a little puzzled why she wanted to talk to me. But I'm so glad she reached out to me because I actually enjoyed the conversation that me and her had. And she actually felt a little bit better. Because she said it could have went another way. As far as her daughter getting in a stranger's car and not coming back. Now, I think the first thing I said was take her phone, which she said she already did that. As far as, like, you know, school goes, you can have your phone. When you come home, you don't need it. And because that's how I treat my daughter. Like, now she don't have her phone while she's at home. She just have it at school in case anything go down, anything happen, she need a ride, she missed the bus, something at school's going on, anything, she can call me. So I had to come back on my iPad. I mean, my phone, my iPhone. But I'm going to tell you guys. Y'all don't pay attention to my dirty table. I'm dropping food on everything. There you go. But y'all, I think she, like I said, just take her phone. Just keep in touch with her. You can be mad, but don't be too mad, because it'll make her want to leave. I'm telling you from experience. I had a boyfriend in high school. He was 2 years older than me. My grandma had found out about me and him. And she wanted me to leave him alone. This was when phones was not here. We didn't have phones. And now give me 1 second. Alright, y'all, I'm back. But yeah, like, just do that. I forgot where I left off at, but yeah, I had a boyfriend, and we ended up, I think my neighbor, which was my cousin at the time, I think it was him that seen my boyfriend leaving the house and told my grandma. He told me first that he was gonna tell her. I was not gonna tell her. I had got caught so many times skipping school with him. There was another time my aunt seen me. Me and him went to go get some speakers or something in his car. And y'all, we drove like 30, 40 minutes away from our house. And do y'all know, my aunt, one of my other aunts, was at that place getting some speakers for her car. I didn't have no words. And she told on me so. And my aunt was really, really strict, y'all. So we didn't really go out anywhere. We didn't do anything. I really didn't have any friends like that because, like, we couldn't go anywhere. Let me fix this camera. Okay, y'all. Because we didn't really go anywhere. We didn't do nothing. And so my boyfriend was all I had in high school. And me and him was together for 2 years in high school when I was 14. And we was not having sex or nothing like that in high school. I mean, when I was 14, we wasn't. But when I got 16, you know, we started getting a little curious. And we did. And my grandma found out because my cousin had seen him leaving the house. I didn't tell her we did anything, but she was just trying to, she was making appointments and stuff, like to take me to the clinic. And I was embarrassed. And 16 years old, I moved out. So my tips to her, to Miss T, it just, just let her know, you know, that you did not like it. But just try not to embarrass her to the point where she feels like everybody's looking at her, everybody's judging her, because that's how I felt. And I did not see after that, I rarely saw my family. And I was in high school with my own place, with my own car, and I had a job. At 16 years old, I sure did. And when I had got caught, because I ain't had no license, I just had a permit. And I had got stopped at a traffic stop. And my boyfriend at the time, he was 18, so he could drive. He could get his own place. So the place was in his name, the car was in his name, but it was my car. And he had his own car. But when I had got caught by the police driving, they told me I couldn't drive no more. My boyfriend had took my car and told me I couldn't drive it. And I had to ride a bus home to get to my own apartment. I had my own apartment riding a bus. It was crazy, but it is what it is. I don't think I really talked to anybody. I didn't even tell anybody I was having my first baby. I was 20 years old, so I moved out at 16. And at 20, I had a baby. It wasn't with my boyfriend at the time. It was somebody else. That's another long story. But nobody didn't know I was pregnant. My brothers didn't know. My aunts, nobody besides the people that I work with. And they didn't really know because I didn't know what to do. But I did not want to see anybody. I didn't want to tell them I was pregnant because it made me, the whole me moving out and being ashamed, I didn't know how to express my pregnancy to other people because I thought they would be ashamed of me of having a baby, and I was 20. So just try to be understanding. Let's see. I know it's hard. Because I have a daughter and she's 12, and I can only imagine. And I know how I am, and I probably would react in a not so loving way. But I think at 16, then whenever I moved out at 16, my aunt tried to get me to come back home, and I had ended up, I called the police, but I wasn't calling them on her. I was calling them to ask them how does that go as far as like everything. And they said if I move out at 16, the police can make me go back, right? But the police can't stop me from leaving again. So the lady said that the police can take me back home as many times, but I can leave as much as I want at 16 years old. And she had also let me know, because my boyfriend was 2 years older than me, that statutory rape is not considered to be statutory rape until they are 4 years older. If the teenager gave consent. So it's hard. I feel like what I would do is I would make my daughter, I'm not telling you to do that, I would make my daughter stay with her dad. I would. And I would move that way and just see if me and him could kind of figure something out. Because she would already almost be an adult anyway. And your daughter's probably not like girls are a little bit more difficult. And mine, she can be a little snazzy at 12 years old, so I can only imagine how she's gonna be when she turns 16. But it's hard because I do feel as if, like I said, if you don't want her to leave and you just want to still, you know, things to be good terms with your daughter, like just, you know, like I said, and you already told me that you let her know how you felt about it. So I think that's like the best step, you know what I'm saying, and try not to bash her with other family members. Because it's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing thing as a teenager to know that your family knows that you out here doing stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing. And so when it comes down to a get together or anything like that, you feel like everybody's talking about you. Okay, I'm full, y'all. Finally. And when I tell y'all I'm bloated from yesterday with them cucumbers, it wasn't so bad when I was eating them. But when I woke up this morning, my stomach was so bloated. I try to get through this whole video right now with a headache because I have a serious banging headache. I ain't even tried to try my water. It's probably why I need some water. Ooh, that's good. It got like a hint of strawberry in it, in the water. It ain't been sitting that long. I just cut them up. But I got this headache. I've been recording all day. I've been recording, then trying to sleep, then record, trying to sleep. And I'm hoping to go away, but it's like right here in my neck and it's going all the way up to my head. Excuse me. And so I'm hoping this veggie week helps me a lot with my weight and the bloating. Because this weight gain is for the birds, honey. And I mean, everybody. If you already feel like you're overweight and then you gain more weight trying to please everybody else, is just crazy. So y'all, we need to be out here eating healthy. At least a couple times a week. You don't gotta eat healthy every day if you don't want to. We should, but at least try to incorporate something healthy into your diet to let your body know, baby, I still love you. I'm here. All right, y'all, let me go. I'm gonna go take a shower and see if this kind of relaxes my brain so I can lay down. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget to share because it's free. Don't forget to share because it's free. All right, you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Vlogmas.